Everything we do is grounded in science. Most of financial services makes decisions based on hunches or forecasts. We do neither. So everything we do is about what the academic evidence tells us gives our clients the best odds of success.
To give you the best odds of success, you have to think in the terms of the long view. You may get fortunate and have a good year or so, but the market is one of those things you cannot time the market. Even though the average trends could be an average of say 8–10% returns, you never know when it's going to happen. And so you have to be patient and be able to accept the volatility in the markets. So take the long view means don't get discouraged, don't panic and make bad decisions in the short run. The long run it will pay off.
We're passionate about what we believe, and generally as clients and prospective families see the evidence, they reach the same conclusions we have. And that's why essentially people take the long view, because once you know what the academic evidence tells you, it allows you to sort of ignore the apocalypse du jour and care more about what happens over very long periods of time. From the very beginning, Hill Investment Group has been small by design. Our team is really focused on serving a select group of families and doing the very best job we can with those folks.
Simplicity, like many things, is actually really hard. If you look at an iPhone, you'll see how do you design an incredibly powerful thing that has one button. That's actually really hard to do, and I think it's really true of not just the iPhone, but a lot of Apple products, is that it's so easy to use the machine because a lot of hard work and engineering went into it somewhere in the background before it got to you. And we try and do that with our clients as well. There's a lot going on in the background.
We've taken all of the complexity of the underlying offering, we've filtered out everything that's most essential and packaged it in a way that the typical person will understand.
We have to do a lot of things in the background that may make it look easy to our clients, but there's a lot going on to get it in the right spot for them.
Small doesn't necessarily mean we are without access to phenomenal strategic partners who offer us institutional quality resources for everyone we work with. Our client relationships generally have three distinct characteristics. First, they're upbeat and optimistic. Generally, you have to believe that capitalism will succeed, and you know that over long periods of time, businesses and markets thrive. Two, you like to delegate, and you're happy to have someone else do or manage this portion of your life. And three, you have the capacity to understand our philosophy and understand what the academic evidence tells us. Generally, if we show people what the major studies say, they reach the same conclusions we've reached.
So many people are used to being an afterthought, so making sure they understand that we're actually thinking ahead and contemplating what's on the horizon, specifically for them, is essential. It's looking at the academic evidence and applying it to this specific situation. So it's not off the cuff or on a whim, but it's thought through in an intentional way.
There's a real disciplined craftsmanship here. We're always trying to make ourselves better in an effort to serve our clients. So some say we're a sort of passive investment firm with a very active mentality towards how we add value for clients. Everyone here is driven by the raw numbers and data, but there's a side benefit that comes from our way of doing business, and that is you really can live the life you want to live because you're less focused on the day-to-day market gyrations, CNBC. You may still read the Wall Street Journal, but you may read it with a different purpose. It may be for entertainment and not for making better investment decisions.
We know we've made a difference in someone's life when the client says to us, my biggest worry is making that downhill side hill putt. I don't worry about the markets anymore. I don't spend time watching television or reading financial magazines. Our clients would say to us, I have more time to spend with my grandkids, or I have more time to take a class at some university. we know we made a difference and the clients respond to us that way rather than trying to say to us, how's the market doing today?
We have so many people who have been successful in their lives, and yet in managing what success was left over, managing the money, was never something they were comfortable with, and they weren't sure they had ever picked the right people. So it gives us great satisfaction when the people we serve come to us a couple years later and say, you know what, I am so thankful we found one another. That is why we do what we do.